Prince Andrew, he's once again in the headlines after the revelation the Duke of York is being paid by foreign companies for his exclusive business contracts. Will this latest scandal finally force King Charles to act?
Look, I hope so, Gab. I mean, when is it going to end with this guy? Obviously, he is not a working royal. He is living as a recluse. He's in Royal Lodge. But Prince Andrew is still partnering up with these foreign companies. He's using contacts that he basically got when he was a working royal, when he was a trade envoy, when he was doing Pitch at Palace. So even though these are things he's profiting from as a non-working royal, these are information and contacts that he made as a working royal. I think this is really embarrassing for the royal family. I think it just has a seedy side to it. You know, I'm not saying that Andrew's done anything untoward. And as far as I know, you know, the Duke of York has been upfront that they've partnered with these companies to share his business contacts. But I think the optics of this are just terrible. It just looks a little bit grubby. It looks like the royal family cashing in. And this is the last thing King Charles wants. Of course, his passion as monarch is all about making the monarchy more cost effective for the British taxpayer, making it smaller, something that people can really trust and respect. So I do hope that this pushes King Charles to really reconsider the attitude, whether that means reopening Royal Lodge, trying to push him out. I mean, something has to change. Something has to give.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Princess Catherine made a surprising visit to a women's prison this week and was reportedly heckled by some of the inmates. Talk to us about the purpose of the visit.
Yeah, so Princess Catherine made a visit to HM Style in Cheshire this week, which is a rather notorious, actually, women's prison. And it was a visit kind of tied in with her passion as Princess of Wales. It's all about early childhood development, and this was an initiative set up at the prison for women who've given birth and mothers at the prison. So it's tied in with her duties, but this is, you know, the role as Princess of Wales. It's, you know, she will engage with anyone. She will meet with people, you know, whether they're in a prison or, you know, in a hospital or wherever it is. And there was a little bit of heckling that went on when she was walking through the prison. It wasn't necessarily personal in nature. It was more just about the inmates kind of complaining about the conditions in the prison, complaining about funding, you know, asking for more money, asking for Kate to tell the truth about the prison. So, I mean, it would have been confronting, but, you know, I mean, all respect to Kate, because I do think that, you know, this is the reality of being a working royal. It's often unglamorous. It's often thankless. And, you know, I just think she's a wonderful representative of the royal family.
Absolutely. She's been doing such an incredible job for years now. And Prince Nicholas of Greece has officially married his second wife just last week in the first major royal wedding of the year. But why did the prince's close friends, King Frederick and Queen Mary, skip the wedding?
Yeah, this was quite surprising. So, of course, Prince Nicholas is one of the crown princes of Greece. His father was King Constantine, the last king of Greece. And even though they're in exile, they're not, as we know, Greece is a republic, but they're very much still on the royal scene. And they're all related. So the Prince of Greece's mother is actually Prince Frederick's aunt. So Frederick's mother, Queen Margrethe of Denmark, her sister married the King of Greece. So they're first cousins. And not only are they first cousins, they are close friends. In fact, this is a bit of fun trivia. The Prince of Greece was next to Frederick in the pub in Sydney in 2000 on the night that he met Mary. Yeah.
Love that and love that story.
Yes.
I'll never get sick of it, but how Mary and Frederick met.
Absolutely. So, you know, these are very close friends. He was guest of honour at Mary and Frederick's wedding in 2004. Mary and Frederick were at his first wedding several years later. He married for the second time on Friday. They weren't there. Some people asked why. I'm not reading too much into it. I think it was probably a case of course, King Frederick is a reigning monarch and Mary is very much also reigning. So, you know, there's probably just some scheduling conflicts. But, you know, it's always fun to see a royal wedding, you know, seeing all the different members of the royal family from Spain, from Denmark, all coming together. I just think it's the kind of thing that, you know, history nerds love. But also just, you know, who doesn't love a wedding? Oh,
we love it. I love a wedding and especially love a royal wedding. Reilly Sullivan, so great to speak to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.